Yo, what's up guys, it's BH Mystic coming at you with the settings video and my controller binds. I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Before I get into the video, I just want to tell you guys that my binds might not be right for you. I have a lot of different binds than others, and I have control freaks with a scuff controller. I know a lot of people don't really have that, but on top of that, I do have some ideas for you guys to try out to improve your editing, your building, your jumping. Different things on different controllers. If you're playing claw, I really have no advice for you. I'm not a claw user, nor I've never played on claw, but yeah, so keep it up guys, keep supporting. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I have links in my descriptions. Follow me on Twitter. You can probably find me most on Instagram. I'm very active, I post a lot. I've got a good following on there. But yeah, let's get into the video, and I'm going to explain to you guys some things that might work for you and might not work for you. On top of that, if you play on standard controller, a lower sensitivity might be a little better for your control. I have a higher sensitivity, but my control freaks helps me keep that control, especially with my building and everything like that. So here's the video. Alright, so my X sensitivity compared to my Y sensitivity, I have a 0.850 and a 0.80. I think it's nicer to have Y a little lower than your X, just for control going up and down. It could get a little intense sometimes when you have it just as high as your X. You might not like that, but that's my preference, especially with my control freaks. My controller target sensitivity, referring back to the control freaks, it helps me keep my sensitivity, and I can control it a lot more than others. I know right now you're looking at it thinking, damn, that's high. Yours might be at 0.35. I have a 1.340 build sens. I have sprint by default on, and I'm going to explain that here in a second. Everything else below though, it's really just kind of preference. If you don't have aim assist on a controller, you should probably turn that on. And then on top of that, turbo building, you definitely want that on. Edit mode aim assist, you do not want that on. You want to control where your edits are going, and you don't want to have to be fighting something. But yeah, it's mostly preference for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys why you need sprint by default on. So if you look at the sprint button L3, that is my switch mode. That is to pull out my builds. I have a scuff controller. So on the right hand middle finger on the back of my controller, I click B to edit and confirm, and then I have A to jump on the left side of my controller. But for you standard controller users, I'm definitely going to recommend having L3 as your jump button, and then you can put A as pulling out your builds, and then B for editing. It's very OP. You can jump and turn at the same time, which a lot of people who are on standard controllers cannot do, and it's a huge disadvantage, especially when you're trying to play competitive. Most competitive players already do that. And on top of that, my edit controls, I click LT to reset my builds. I hate having to click down on R3. I don't like it for some reason. But like I said, it's preference. If you like doing it, then do it. These are just my binds, and you might not like them, but I truly, I'm sticking to these, and I'm going to keep rocking them. And it's a lot different than others. A lot of people like to click L3 to edit. I cannot do that because you're clicking 3 different buttons when you have to edit, reset, and confirm. Clicking 3 buttons is a lot longer than clicking 2. Simplicity is a lot better for me. A lot of people don't like switch mode for L3. They feel like it takes longer. I really don't have that argument. I've never really ran into that problem. But yeah, like I said guys, if you guys like these, drop in the comments below what you think. I really hope these help you out. Just remember though, I do have a scuff controller and control freaks, so this might be a little more difficult if you're trying to rock the same exact binds as me. If they do work though, then you're goated. Alright, well enjoy the rest of the video guys, and just have a good one. Dead.
Got caught by a tree, bro. Let's go, man.
Oh, he's coming in from the your west. I'm gonna let you beat him. I can laser him, but I'm gonna let you beat him.